Perverted God, Brook, the most favorite musician in One Piece. The famous manga around the world One Piece has a pirate crew with members, whose knack and fighting skills are very good. Among them is a member who is both a musician, and a person with special combat abilities. That member is Brook. Brook's biography. Soul King, Brook is a musician of the famous pirate crew, the Straw Hat Pirates, whose captain is Pirate Monkey D. Luffy. Before joining the Straw Hat, Brook was a member of the Rumbar Pirates. When the Rumbar Pirates ship was passing through the Devil's Triangle, it was attacked by another group of pirates with a previous vengeance with poisoned weapons. Although the number of enemies wasn't enough to kill the Rumbar Pirates, the poison gradually killed them one by one. Brook has eaten the resurrection devil fruit. He and his crewmates played music and recorded for Laboon. A whale has accompanied the crew, before dying. After reviving, his soul searched for his body for 1 year, but his body was just a skeleton. He joined the Straw Hat Pirates as the 9th member. He is the older and one of 2 swordsmen of the crew, the other is Roronoa Zoro. Now, his bounty is 83 million berries. Brook's appearance. Before the time skip, Brook is a tall skeleton and has always worn an elegant outfit like a musician. Although he has no skin, his hair is very long because his hairline clings very hard. After the time skip, his style changed a bit. He wore the modern and colorful outfit like a rock star. His height also grew, he is now 277 centimeters. Brook's personality. Brook is an eccentric character with a distinct personality of his own. Looks like a polite gentleman, but he does possess vulgar and perverted manners such as asking to see women's panties, yelling impatiently for food, and occasionally burping and farting conspicuously. Anyway, he is still polite and soft-spoken in speech, even speaking to enemies in a very courteous manner. His reactions to different situations are always funny, like he pretends to forget he is a skeleton. Despite being older, he remains as childish as Luffy and Chopper. Abilities and powers. Despite always doing the childish things like Luffy and Chopper, he remains a big opponent thanks to his abilities and experiences from Gold D. Rogers' generation. After the time skip, his fighting abilities also increased. His abilities are the tactical ingenuity and the ability to coordinate well in combat with others. He also has a very strong will to fight when fighting Big Mom despite the difference in strength. Because eating the devil fruit Yomi Yomi no Mi, the resurrection devil fruit, he can do things no one can do. As long as his body is intact, he is still alive and he can repair his bones by drinking milk. His skeleton can afford the lightning. He cannot get old and he can use his astral powers to be able to visit the abode or hear news from his enemies. Despite his slender body, he has high endurance and is the fastest member of the Straw Hat crew. Brook uses a type of sword called a shikomizu, a sword concealed inside a cane. After the time skip, he named it Soul Solid, due to him developing the ability to coat it with the aura of his soul, freezing it in the process, and anyone who comes into contact with it. Despite a slender body that looked weak, inside him is unimaginable strength. His dream is after discovering the world, he can reunite with Laboon at Inversion Mountain.